Welcome to the Ultimate Detective Challenge. 2 detective riddles are waiting for you. One of these 3 women just stole a diamond. Woman A looks nervous, woman B is wearing a fancy necklace, and woman C is hiding her arm. Who is the thief? You have 10 seconds. Look closely. Who is the thief? The thief is woman C. Look at the fresh scratch on her arm. She got hurt while stealing woman A's necklace. The next challenge. Who is the fake doctor? Look closely. The fake doctor is Dr. B. Look at his lab coat pocket. He is carrying a screwdriver instead of medical tools. Real doctors don't use screwdrivers on patients. The next challenge. Look closely at these 3 chefs. Which one is fake? Time's up. The fake chef is Chef B, because professional chefs don't need to read a recipe card. While they work, they know their recipes by heart. The next challenge. Look closely. Which of these 3 is the fake barber? You have 10 seconds. Time's up. The fake barber is Barber B, because real barbers don't use giant, rusty shears to cut hair. They use sharp professional scissors. The next challenge. Look at these 2 almost identical pictures. We've hidden exactly for tricky differences between them. Can you spot them all before the time runs out? The next challenge. Look closely at these 3 medical professionals. Which one is the fake doctor? You have 10 seconds. Time's up. The fake doctor is person B, because real doctors don't need to read a textbook upside down while holding giant toy pliers in the room. The next challenge. Look closely. Which of these 3 items inside the vault is completely worthless? You have 10 seconds. Time's up. The answer is B, because the stack of dollars on the table isn't real money, it's just a hand-drawn sketch on paper. The next challenge. Look closely at these 3 people. Who is the fake museum curator? You have 10 seconds. Time's up. The answer is person C, because he is holding a giant blue plastic toy mallet and a colorful toy dinosaur. The next challenge. Look closely. Which of these 3 items inside the store is completely worthless? You have 10 seconds. Time's up. The answer is C, because the map on the table is not a real treasure map, it's just a sketch drawn on paper. The next challenge. Look closely at these 2 pictures. There are 4 hidden differences between them. Can you spot them all in 10 seconds? The next challenge. Take a close look at these 3 detectives. Detective A, B, and C. Can you tell who isn't a real detective, but a fake, an imposter? You have 10 seconds to think fast. Time's up. The correct answer is Detective C. Because no real detective would work wearing such a ridiculous, pointy blue party hat and carrying a giant toy magnifying glass. He's clearly just playing a prank. The next challenge. Look closely. which of these three precision devices in the lab is completely flawed? You have 10 seconds. Time's up. The correct answer is object C, because the silicon wafer disk is completely cracked and broken right down the middle. The next challenge. Look closely. Which basket contains a completely fake and spoiled fruit? You have 10 seconds. Time's up. The answer is basket C, because the fruit is completely discolored, covered in cracks, and clearly tagged as a failed sample. The next challenge. Look closely. Which of these three devices is not a real professional tool, but just a toy? You have 10 seconds. Time's up. The answer is device C, because it's a colorful plastic toy car equipped with a joystick and toy wheels, not a real device. The next challenge. Look closely at these two pictures, image A and image B. There are 4 hidden differences between them. Can you spot them all in just 10 seconds? The next challenge. Look closely. There are 3 beautiful gift boxes, box A, B, C on the table. But one of them is highly suspicious. Can you spot it in 10 seconds? Time's up. The answer is box C, because it has a ticking clock mechanism and suspicious wires attached to it. The next challenge. Who is the real mom? A, B, or C? Correct answer is woman C, because she is holding the boy's school bag. She most likely picked him up from school, so she is the real mom. Woman A is only showing affection, but woman C is the boy's actual mother. The next challenge. Who stole the wallet? Look closely at the 3 suspects. You only have 10 seconds. The correct answer is B. If you look closely at her open bag, you can clearly see the stolen wallet tucked right inside. The next challenge. The manager's laptop is missing. Which employee stole it? Look for the clue. You have 10 seconds. Time's up. The thief is employee C. Why? Look at that gift box. It's the exact shape and size of a laptop, and it's even leaking the light from the laptop screen, the perfect disguise. The next challenge. Riddle number 20. The museum's ancient jewel plaque is missing. 3 people were near the crime scene. One of them is a liar. Look at the critical clue. This time, I'm not giving you the answer. Can you spot who did it? Time's up. Drop your answer in the comments below. If you love this riddle, don't forget to like and subscribe for more.